Some of the reasons why we utilize a grain-based diet in the final 100 to 150 days of a steer or heifer that's going to ultimately go into beef. Why do we utilize grain-based diets? And one of there's a number of reasons, but an important reason is the flavor. If we utilize a grain or corn, for example, in the diet of those cattle, regardless of where that animal is on feed, they're going to have a consistent diet. And ultimately, we understand from research that whatever cattle eat will ultimately impart flavors in the meat from those animals. And so if we utilize corn or grain, the flavors are going to be consistent no matter where that animal's produced. On the flip side, if we compare it to grass, and when we think about grass, we've got grasses of all different varieties across the United States. The reason for that is because there's a lot of differences in environmental growing conditions, soil types, weather conditions, and those. So lots of different grasses, different types of grasses, different qualities of grasses, and forages. They're going to have different tastes. If we look at salad and we consume salad, different lettuces, spinach, you name it, they've got different flavors and impart different flavors on the salads that we eat as humans. Okay? Cattle, we look at all the grasses that they eat and the different types of grasses that they eat. Those grasses are going to have different flavors and different compounds in them. The cattle consume it. They take up those flavors in the meat and into the marbling of that product, and so they're going to impart different flavors. And so cattle from one area of the United States may have a different flavor than some of the other areas. And so an important reason that we do grain feed cattle is because we do get a consistent, a really good grain-fed flavor to the steaks or the hamburger, whatever we're producing.